Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cleveland Browns. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And able to get this out to the 25. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. You look at this Browns defense. Well, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Ward. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker on to punt for Tennessee. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. He'll return it from the 6. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action now. Sanders. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, a pick 6 on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
And while it's only 6 points in the first quarter, it certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle it and play their game and defend that advantage.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question, is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shocks on the old bandwagon, because this team has rebounded.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here is 3rd and 5.
18, pioneer, go! 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat! Riggs! 19 tight, 19 tight! Ready?
Sanders. pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, Ward. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And he's brought down. 18 more yards there, and another 1st down.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another 1st down.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Myles Garrett. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go. 60 boxes.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Had a chance there to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores. But he doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Sanders to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run on 1st down. Sampson, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Browns at 500 at 6-6. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 2. Ready?
Play action. It's Sanders. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
To throw is Sanders. This is clean. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Come on, come on.
To throw is Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will be taken at the 13. And they can't bring him down. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
From the gun, it's Shador. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. The gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Sanders. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throwing, Sanders. That's complete right side. It's Giselle. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Harris to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with a draw play.
They certainly did. Caught them a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Well, it appears that they ran man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got him this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
79 Broncos.
Now Sanders. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Sanders. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Aiden Hutchinson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the gun, it's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Looking to throw. Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 18. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be a lot of trouble.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now 2nd and 9.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
Sanders once more. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready,
back to throw. Sanders. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The final shot before break. Moore. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point try now for Patterson. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get him next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 2.
Ready?
Up the middle they go. Sampson. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. 19.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 33. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10.
79 Broncos. 60 Buffalo 18.
Sanders going to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Matt, check, Cowboy 80, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Panther Street, let's go now. Let's go.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they block well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Pollard will take it up the gut. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And just shouting him off there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43.
First down.
Past the 60. Past the 60. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because you had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
That's into the hands of Iomanner. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're going to bounce when you're in zone coverage because you're going to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal, 18.
From the gun, here's Ward. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
7 Pirates.
Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Hey! Cowboy 80.
Sanders from the gun on third down. And got his man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions.
On play action, here's Shadur. This will be caught. Judy. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Here we go. Here we go. Second, 18.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down. Play fake, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Ward. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down, Titans.
Here we go. Set.
Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Check contact. Check contact. Let's go now.
They'll run left with Pollard. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down where they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find something.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Javonte Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Javonte Williams. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, here's Ward. That's dumped off to Poe.
Just a gain of a couple there.
And it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This is 2nd and 8. Throwing is Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsome. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Okay, break.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Back up.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. They find some open field here. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Javonte Williams, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Working out of the gun here, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He finds his man, Pollard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Ward. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Now Ward. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Looking to throw. Moore. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw. Moore. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Moore. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going. Ward to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Come on.
At the 5-yard line.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Cleveland, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's another week to forget as they're going to fall to 1-12 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week.